You ever just be just doing something in your life and you just suddenly stop and just think to yourself, what am I doing? Like, what am I actually doing right now? Um, I thought, I don't know if I would call myself, depressed per se. Generally, I'm unsatisfied with, the way my life has panned out so far. But I wouldn't say I'm depressed. Like, I don't wanna kill myself. I don't want any of that, you know. And also previously I thought, I kinda gotten out of this stage that I'm in, for maybe a month or two. I was feeling a little bitter about myself, but I feel like I'm back in that place that I was just at, and it's like, what the hell? Like, I thought I was done with this. I thought I was moving on, Um yeah. It's it's shitty because people always tell you, like, you know you have you have all these you have all this stuff, like, laid ahead for you. You have all this talent. You have all this potential. You have all this life force energy, and there's so many people in in different positions that would want to be where you are at. And also, those same people also tell you that they also feel crappy now and then, which is, that's fine, but that, it just doesn't, like, I understand where they're coming from, but it doesn't help me, or it doesn't make me feel better, or it doesn't resonate with me for whatever reason. I just, like, I understand what you're trying to say. Like, I shouldn't feel alone, or I shouldn't, feel like this, but I do, and it's like, I don't, I don't want to. That's just how it is, like, it's not, because, if I was choosing to be here, I could just choose not to be here, you know, um, it gets a little, it gets hard, man. It gets hard. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, people like to say, um, there's people out there, that are like, you, and, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Not that I don't think it's true. I just, like, I haven't found anybody yet, or I just haven't gotten to know anybody that well to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, like that's my guy, you know. Or, maybe I'm just, confused. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just being dumb, you know. Yeah, recently I haven't really had any goals or ambitions because I just feel like the pursuit of that is just it's just futile, you know. Maybe because I don't set like reasonable goals for myself, but it's like, how do you know you're actually successful? Like, how do you measure success? Like, you can't really quantify that in any like lifespan, even like a human lifespan, because success isn't determined on on your skill, on how good you are at a certain trade, how talented you are. All of success is merely circumstantial. Like, it's just luck. It's absolutely just luck, you know. You can be the most you could have like the perfect mind for playing chess. Like, you could be like a grandmaster. You could have the perfect mind to be a grandmaster in chess, but if you were born like 500 years ago, you would never get the opportunity. So you're stuck in this spot where you're just working these jobs that aren't like below your level, but it's like you could be doing so much more, you know? But because, you were born in this certain time, in this certain time period, you weren't, by some, you weren't able to capitalize on those circumstances because they weren't available, you know? Like, like something like that, right? And a lot of successful people are just, and they're in the right place at the right time. Um, you hear all these stories about people um, just blowing up off of like one song or something, or like a one YouTube video, and now they're this huge star. And it's like, how does it happen? It's because you really don't even have to be talented, like, you can make a horrible song, and if it's just popular, then you just have a career in that now. Like, that's just your life. It just becomes your life now. You can make a horrible just like YouTube prank that's like not funny at all, and you could be literally like, it's not a good video, and like you get attention for that. You grab hold onto the collective, and in a meaningful way too. Like, it's actually meaningful. Like, it actually has an impact on the collective. Like, you look at, even look at popular music, right? Like, a lot of the biggest artists, they're good. They're not the best though. I mean, they're all right, but they're only, they're just at this point they're popular just because they are popular. Because they're in that current generation they're in, there is no they existed before it. So like Drake, he's been around since like 2009, right? Even earlier. He has stuff in like 2007 and shit, but he wasn't but he wasn't big 2007. But once Drake really blew up, he he was a big name. But nowadays, Drake he's only known because he is known. He isn't known as a rapper or whatever. He's just known because he's known. Like Taylor Swift is known because she's known. Like, I don't know. It's just I just don't I just don't have any ambitions, man. Like, I don't see myself being in some certain place in a few years, because and it's rash. It's rash for me to think like so short term, like, oh, you didn't achieve this in a couple years, and now you're gonna give up. Like, no, it's not even that. It's why should I set myself on a goal if it's not gonna happen, and you could say also that that's just the ego protecting me, because I don't want to set myself for disappointment. I don't want to like fail, quote unquote. Yeah, you can say all that. That's because that's totally valid. But the more I think about it, the more I start to question why like put me here on this place, if you're just gonna be just some schmuck that's in a system, where you're just easily replaceable. Like, you're just in a machine and you're just this one cog that's just it can be so easily replaced. Like, it's not an issue at all if you break. It's just it's taxing on my mind. Yeah. I think that might be all I gotta say. Yeah. All right.